All right, another Meals from the Field off and running. Joining me as always, a person who has so many titles. Nutrition expert, professor, all the things. Yep. So suffice it to say, Dr. Tracey Brinkman from UGA. Good to see you again, Tracey.
Good to be here.
Yeah, so many titles it would take us the whole show to name them all. But again, good to see you. Yeah. And today we're doing something that really doesn't get a lot of attention all the time, usually only in March around St. Patrick's Day,
right.
And that's cabbage. But cabbage is such a good thing, and you've got some great recipes.
I do. It's a great cruciferous vegetable, healthy for you. So we're going to start off with your traditional southern fried cabbage.
Okay.
So I started by taking 6 slices of bacon and sauteing those till they were done. I always use thick cut bacon because if you're going to do bacon, that's right. Yeah. So I cooked the bacon ahead of time, and then I reserved 2 tablespoons of bacon grease for the pan because I want to make sure I have some fat in there to saute the cabbage in. After that, I put in a cup of chopped onions, and I sauteed those till they were just slightly translucent. Then we put in a 1.5 pounds of chopped cabbage, so you can see they're pretty good size, but bite size, and a tablespoon of chopped garlic. So a lot of times you use minced garlic. In this case, I use chopped because garlic's pretty delicate, and I don't want it to burn, so I wanted those larger pieces.
Okay.
I sauteed this for 10 minutes, so you can see it's kind of starting to cook down, and it's
a little soft,
yeah. Little soft, starting to get translucent. Once it's cooked down for 10 minutes, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of chicken stock. So if you want to add that chicken stock to the pan.
Audience participation.
That's
here.
Right. Okay, get a little bit more moisture, and it helps deglaze the bottom of the pan and get all that good flavor.
Bacon now?
And they're not yet. So I have that, and then I have my teaspoon of seasoned salt.
Salt.
I'm gonna mix that in as well, give it just a little bit more flavor. And then you can cook this for up to 10 minutes longer on medium heat. Essentially, you want to cook it till it's the desired texture that you want. Some people like a little bit of crunch to it. Some people want it completely done. So up to 10 minutes more like this. And you want the chicken broth to get soaked up, and so it's not so juicy. Once that's done with the 10 minutes, I don't want to put all that in. Well, I guess you can. You can. So after it's your desired texture, you're going to put the cooked chopped bacon in.
Okay.
It doesn't want to stay.
No, there we go. Get all that out of there.
Yeah, we got to get the good bacon in there.
All right.
I'm going to mix that in, and then this is optional. Red pepper, so it's a pinch. If you want more heat to it.
Are we putting it in there or no?
I like it, but I would not put the whole thing in.
All right, so we'll just put a little
a pinch. Yes.
There we go.
Just give it a little bit of heat and just mix that in, and you are good to go. You have a nice stir-fried cabbage that goes great with mashed potatoes, corned beef. It's a great side.
That's it for that recipe?
That's it for that recipe. Super
See?
simple.
Quick and easy.
Yeah.
All right, so we move on to recipe number 2.
So recipe number 2 is egg roll in a bowl. So the first thing that we do with egg roll in a bowl is we have to make the sauce that goes on it. So we're going to start with that. I start with 1.5 cups of water. So we're going to put that in this small pot over here.
And you can buy this anywhere, right?
I can buy that anywhere.
Okay, all right.
I picked it up on my way in today. That is a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar.
Okay.
And then we're going to go with 1.5 tablespoons of fish sauce.
Fish.
Ooh, that's potent. Then 3 tablespoons of sugar. 1 large clove of garlic chopped. Minced, chopped. Yep. That is a teaspoon of kosher salt. And then a pinch.
Ooh.
A pinch of crushed red. You like that red pepper?
I know. Good Lord.
So I'm going to heat this over medium heat until the sugar and the salt dissolves.
Okay.
And then I set it aside and let it cool to room temperature. All right, so our sauce is cooling to room temperature, so we're going to move on to the egg roll mixture.
Okay.
What I have in this pan here is 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and then 1 pound of ground pork. And I cooked it until it's nice and browned, no pink left. Now I want to add the seasonings. So we're going to start with 3 large cloves of garlic.
Garlic.
Yum. And then 1/4 cup of peeled minced ginger. Next is 2 tablespoons of soy sauce,
Sauce.
followed by a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper,
Black pepper.
and then 1 teaspoon of sugar.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. I don't think I have any more pinches. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix that up until my seasonings are well mixed into my ground pork. And once that is well mixed in, we start adding the vegetables. So you'll see I have 2 large bowls of cabbage. So that is, yeah, yum. That is 5 cups of shredded cabbage.
So correction, this is an extra bowl that we had, so we won't use this. So just
Right.
1 bowl.
Right, so, but still 5 cups.
That was like 10 cups,
yes,
right?
Yes,
Okay.
so this was 5 cups.
All right, we'll put that
we
over
only
here
want, I don't have a pan big enough for all of that.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, so this is 5 cups of shredded cabbage. So you
Okay.
can see it's nicely shredded. And then I'm gonna add 1 cup of shredded carrots.
You sure?
I am sure that is 1 cup of shredded carrots. And these are, I don't know what you want to call them, adult carrots, not baby carrots. So I like using the full-grown carrots. They're sweeter, they have more flavor. Plus, when you're shredding them, those small ones, your finger gets close to the grater so many times. And with this, I have a lot more room to not hurt myself. I'm just going to mix this in, and it's going to saute maybe 2 to 3 minutes, because I want it to still be a little bit crunchy. If you think about an egg roll, the cabbage and the carrots still have a little bit of crunch. So once I have it stirred in really well, I'm gonna let it saute. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna let it saute for 2 to 3 minutes. Once it's finished sauteing for 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to top it off with a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Just add that to the top. And you have your egg roll in a bowl, so then all we have to do is assemble it.
And as a disclaimer, folks, if I can do it, you can do it as well. That's why we've made everything simple for you just by logging on to farm-monitor.com, going up to the very top of the recipe section. Tracey sends those recipes in every single month. They're listed out in detail. I can follow them, so can you.
That's right.
Tracey, as always, I cannot thank you enough.
It's fun.
Great recipes, and I'm sure we'll be enjoying these. And again, yeah, give cabbage some love too.
That's
so.
right. That's right. Cabbage is good.
So we'll see you next month, and we will see you next month for another edition of Meals from the Field.